Alright, in this video we're going to take the concept from the prior video with the concept of the mole, and we're going to take it and do a little math with it. So we're going to do some mole conversion problems, and these are going to form the crux of your chemistry knowledge for the next month or so, because everything we do from this point on will involve knowing what a mole is and knowing how to manipulate it. So let's just take a look at a simple one. Let's say that we had 10 grams of aluminum. So, take a piece of aluminum foil and crunch it up to a ball, and that's about 10 grams of aluminum. How many moles of aluminum atoms is that? Well, this might seem like a conversion to you from our early stuff. Early on we did conversions, and if you're thinking conversion, you're right. That's what we're going to need to do. So I'm going to start with my known, which in this case is 10 grams of aluminum, and I am going to think about a conversion factor. So as I'm thinking about my conversion factor, I can let the units guide me. Since grams of aluminum is on top here, I want to put my trash unit, grams of aluminum, on the bottom, and I want to put moles of aluminum atoms on the top. And I need to think, what do I know about moles of aluminum to grams? Well, I know that 1 mole of aluminum is equal to the atomic mass of aluminum, which is 26.98 grams of aluminum. So, if we do that conversion, the units will cancel, and we will be left with an answer of 0.371 mole. Okay, and this MOL, you'll see it in the book a lot. This is the abbreviation for mole. I know it seems kind of a waste of an abbreviation. It's only one letter less, but that's what it is. So 0.371 mole of aluminum. Whoop. Okay. So what if I said how many atoms is 0.371 moles? So another conversion we could do here. If I've got 0.371 moles of aluminum, and I want to know how many atoms that is. My known goes on the bottom, so mole of aluminum. And I want to find atoms of aluminum. Atoms of aluminum. Well, the conversion I know is that 1 mole is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd atoms. Okay? And if I do this conversion, I end up with an answer of 2.23 times 10 to the 23rd aluminum atoms. Okay, notice that when we did both conversions, when we wrote mole in the conversion factor, right, we give it the number 1, both in this example and in the prior example. So keep that in mind. When you're using mole in the conversion factor to go from grams to moles, or moles to grams, or moles to atoms, you use 1 in your conversion factor for the mole unit. We can look at one more. Let's say that I have, and we'll do a shortcut here, I've got 5.68 times 10 to the negative 3rd grams of silicon. And I want to know how many atoms this is. So this is a multi-step conversion. And to go from grams to atoms, we want to get to atoms. You can't go directly from grams to atoms. You have to stop and convert to mole first. So you first go from gram to mole, and then from mole to atoms. So we set this up, and we can do this as a 2-step conversion. So I write my known. First conversion factor, follow my units, so gram of silicon go here, and I want to go Looking here, I want to go to moles. So moles is going to be on top. And like I just said, wherever mole is in a conversion factor, we give it the number 1. And here we look on the periodic table for silicon, and we see that it is 28.09 grams. And now these units cancel, and I could set up a second conversion factor. And now we need to get rid of the mole, so mole goes in the bottom, and we want atoms. So this is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. This is 1. The moles cancel. And we now can multiply the 5.68 times 1 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. That answer divided by 28.09 gives us our final answer of 1.22 times 10 to the 20th silicon atoms. And there you go. So you're ready to do some on your own.